Edwin de los Santos and John Adams in the flyweight division. Yeah, John Adams does not really have the best record right there. 0 wins, 1 loss, and 1 draw. And his last fight was 2 years ago. Before that, 2.5 years ago. So, yeah, he's going to be a little bit taller. I don't know if he's going to have the reach advantage because it doesn't show the reach for Edwin de los Santos. But John Adams, I don't know how he's still inside of Bellator after being 0-1-1. But nonetheless, he's still in Bellator somehow. He's decent at range, decent kicking game at range. Jab 1-2, just staying on the outside, using the height and using that reach. Probably wants to mix in a little bit of wrestling and grappling here because Edwin de los Santos, in my opinion, is going to have a significant advantage on the feet. He's much faster in the striking. He hits a lot harder than John Adams in the striking, and he's a nasty overhand left and left hook when your back is at the cage. So I do think it's 50-50 on whether I see Edwin de los Santos going out there, getting John Adams back to the cage, and getting a knockout in the first or second round, or just dominating the fight in the striking game and winning the fight by a decision. But either way, I am going to go Edwin de los Santos. I think he goes out there, puts on the pressure, gets his back to the cage many times in the fight, and keeps on landing that overhand left hook, and just pressure, and volume. My prediction right here is going to be Edwin de los Santos winning the fight, probably by a decision. I'm going to go with 30-27. I don't really see how John Adams is going to win one of these rounds, but from the film I did see of him from 2 years ago, it does not look like he's going to win the fight. But again, that was 2 years ago, so I don't know what he's been doing for the past 2 years. He could have become like a really good fighter in the last 2 years. I have no idea. I'm watching sheerly, or I'm making my predictions sheerly on the fact that he lost his last fight and he got a draw before that, and the film that I saw in those 2 fights. I have no idea what he's been doing in the past 2 years, so based on those other 2 fights, I do think Edwin de los Santos is going to go out there, keep the fight on the feet, put the pressure on, land more powerful shots, land faster strikes, land more strikes, and more volume, more power, more speed. Pretty much every advantage in the striking goes Edwin de los Santos. So my prediction right there in the flyweight division is going to be Edwin de los Santos winning the fight by a 30-27 unanimous decision. A really good fight in the flyweight division.